A warm welcome to you. Thank you very much for joining us for the guided forgiveness meditation. It's wonderful to have your presence in this space, whether you are joining us live or whether you're here for the recorded version later. I'm grateful to have you with us today. For those I have not met before, my name is Denise Cunningham, and I offer these meditations every Sunday morning at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. And Facebook very graciously offers the recording of this shortly after the live version. So I post that on my timeline and on my other pages on Facebook, which are Denise Cunningham The Shift Factor, Celebrations of Light, and Whispers of Hope. Most of the meditations that I offer are ones that I have written myself, and every once in a while I bring in someone else's. Today I'd like to do that. It's from Stephen Levine's book called Guided Meditations, Explorations, and Healing. It's really a beautiful book, and sometimes I will take meditations from that just because he says it better than I could. So let's begin. If you feel comfortable doing so, you can close your eyes and begin to bring your attention to your body, feeling it held securely wherever you are sitting or lying. Noticing your breath coming into and out of your body. And as you draw your attention to your breath and your breathing, how your body breathes you, your breath begins to slow down, and each breath lengthening a bit. Just focusing on the breath, feeling yourself held securely in place. And then begin to reflect for a moment on what the word forgiveness might mean. What is forgiveness to you? What might it mean to bring forgiveness into one's life or into one's mind? Begin by slowly bringing into your mind the image of someone for whom you have some resentment. Gently allow a picture, a feeling, a sense of them to gather there. Now invite them into your heart for just this moment. Notice whatever fear or anger may arise to limit or deny that entrance, and soften gently all about it. No force, just an experiment in truth which invites this person in. Silently in your heart, say to this person, I forgive you. Open to a sense of their presence and say, I forgive you for whatever pain you may have caused me in the past, intentionally or unintentionally, through your words, your thoughts, your actions. However you may have caused me pain in the past, I forgive you. Feel for a moment that spaciousness of the heart which always contains the possibility of forgiveness. Let go of those walls, those curtains of resentment, so that your heart may be free, so that your life may be lighter. I forgive you for whatever you may have done that caused me pain, intentionally or unintentionally, through your actions, through your words, even through your thoughts, through whatever you did, through whatever you didn't do. However, the pain came to me through you, I forgive you. I forgive you. Allow that person just to be there in the stillness. It is so painful to put someone out of your heart. Let go of that pain. Let them be touched, for this moment at least, with the possibility of forgiveness. Allow that person into the warmth and patience of your heart. Let them be forgiven. Let the distance between you dissolve in mercy and compassion. Let it be so. Now, having finished, dissolved in forgiveness, allow that being to go on their way, not pushing or pulling them from the heart, but simply letting them be on their own way, touched by a blessing and the possibility of your forgiveness. Giving yourself whatever time is necessary, allow that person to depart, noticing any feelings as they leave. Now gently bring into your mind the image, the sense of someone who has resentment for you, someone whose heart is closed to you. Invite them, just for this moment, into your heart. Notice whatever limits their entrance and soften all about that hardness. Let it float. Mercifully invite them in and say, I ask your forgiveness. I ask your forgiveness. I ask to be let back into your heart, that you forgive me for whatever I may have done in the past that caused you pain, intentionally or unintentionally, through my words, my actions, even through my thoughts. However I may have hurt or injured you, whatever confusion, whatever fear of mine caused you pain, I ask your forgiveness. Allow yourself to be touched by their forgiveness. Allow yourself to be forgiven. Allow yourself back into their heart. Have mercy on you. Have mercy on them. Allow them to forgive you. Feel their forgiveness touch you. Receive it. Draw it into your heart. I ask your forgiveness for however I may have caused you pain in the past, through my anger, through my lust, through my fear, my ignorance, my forgetfulness, my blindness, my doubt, my confusion, however I may have caused you pain. I ask that you let me back into your heart. I ask your forgiveness. Let it be. Allow yourself to be forgiven. If the mind attempts to block forgiveness with merciless indictments, recriminations, judgments, just see the nature of the unkind mind state. See how merciless we are with ourselves. And let this unkind holding be softened by the warmth and patience of forgiveness. Let it be so. Feel their forgiveness now as it touches you. If the mind pulls back, thinks it deserves to suffer, see this merciless mind. Let it sink into the heart. Allow yourself to be touched by the possibility of forgiveness. Receive the forgiveness. Let it be. Gently bid that person goodbye, and with a blessing, let them be on their way. Having even for a millisecond shared the one heart beyond the confusion of seemingly separate minds. Now gently turn to yourself in your own heart and say, I forgive you, to you. It is so painful to put ourselves out of our hearts. Say, I forgive you, to yourself. Calling out to yourself in your heart using your own first name, say, I forgive you. If the mind interposes hard thoughts, that it is self-indulgent to forgive oneself, if it judges, if it persecutes you, just feel that density and let it soften at the edge. Just watch that unkind mind and let it be touched by forgiveness. Allow yourself back into your heart. Allow you to be forgiven by you. Let the world back into your heart. Allow yourself to be forgiven. And let that forgiveness fill your whole body. Feel the warmth and care that wishes your own well-being. See yourself as if you were your only child, and let yourself be embraced by this mercy and kindness. Let yourself be loved. See your forgiveness forever awaiting your return to your heart. How unkind we are to ourselves. How little mercy. Let it go. Allow you to embrace yourself with forgiveness. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be love. And begin to share this miracle of forgiveness, of mercy and awareness. Let it extend out to all the people about you. Let all be touched by the power of forgiveness for all those beings who also have known such pain, who have so often put themselves and others out of their hearts, who have so often felt so isolated, so lost. Encourage them with your forgiveness, with your mercy and loving kindness, that they too may be healed just as you wish to be. Feel the heart we all share filled with forgiveness so that all might be whole. Let the mercy keep radiating outward until it encompasses the whole world. Let the whole planet float like a bubble in your heart, the whole world bobbing on the ocean of infinite compassion. May all sentient beings be freed of their suffering, of their anger, of their confusion, of their fear, of their doubt. May all beings know the joy of their true nature. May all beings be free from suffering, the whole world floating in the heart. All beings freed of their suffering, all beings' hearts open, minds clear, all beings at peace. May all beings on every level of reality, on every plane of existence, seen and unseen, be freed of their suffering. May they all be at peace. May we heal the world, touching it again and again with forgiveness. May we heal our hearts and the hearts of those we love by merging in forgiveness, by merging in peace. Now I invite you to begin to bring yourself back to the room that you're in. You wiggle your fingers and your toes, and you can tap your feet on the floor if that feels right to you. And if you feel comfortable doing so, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you very much for going on this journey of forgiveness today with all of us. Again, I'm grateful that you're here. I did mention at the beginning that I offer these meditations every Sunday at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. So the next one will be next Sunday at that'll be July 19th at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. And the recording of this meditation today will be available on my timeline shortly and on my other pages, which are Denise Cunningham, The Shift Factor, Celebrations of Light, and Whispers of Hope. And I also upload it to my YouTube channel, which is Denise Cunningham, The Shift Factor. If you choose to subscribe there, you would receive notifications each time a new meditation is available. So I wish you a beautiful week ahead, filled with forgiveness of self and other, and remembering the truth of who you are. Namaste.